Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back to Scribbles Reactions. I'm Vera.
I'm Blackie.
And today we are watching The Walking Dead.
Yes.
We have Alpha 2.0 in beta.
Yeah, we have now alpha, beta slash new
beta
alpha.
slash alpha. Yeah, he's now wearing alpha on himself.
Yeah.
So it's he has
a new hybrid
version.
is born.
Yeah, a new version of the mask. So yeah, we'll see what that means.
Yeah, we learned about his past, right? He was like a famous singer, maybe.
Musician, yeah.
Or musician, whatever. Yeah.
But we see that he also, it's like hard for him to see himself because to accept his past. But why, because...
Yeah, we talked about it maybe because everything that happened, he really couldn't. He lost himself completely.
Yeah. So you see now, because we saw those guys, they said that actually Negan is new alpha. So how
actually,
what does that bring Beta, what's he going to do now?
Yeah, but he stopped them then, right? Like helped Daryl, so I don't think he will go there and be like a ruler.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think he just went to Alexandria. He's now in prison, right? So yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be in Alexandria.
Yeah.
So let's see, because we also have like Eugene and they're those new guys and Jinx. We met that Jinx kind of girls. So
I'm going to continue from there, but we also have that plot with Connie. Where is she?
Yeah, she's still missing.
I mean, come on. Daryl needs his BFF. They didn't even have a time to kiss. Come on.
Yeah, we're still rooting. Yeah,
they still didn't even connect.
We're still rooting for them to be together, but
I don't know. Imagine him losing her, and he will be even more devastated.
No more, please. No more tragedy and people losing people. And
it's called Walking Dead. we should see. Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, but before we start, guys, consider joining our Patreon if you're interested in early access, because there you can find episodes like over a month before they come to our YouTube, and link to our Patreon is in the description below.
Let's go.
So,
Nothing.
with a gun in her.
Excuse me. You guys were the ones calling out and making a racket. I thought you needed help, but now you're acting like I'm the one causing a problem here. Damn, I haven't seen anyone in over a year, and the first ones I find seem like a bunch of meanies.
You just caught us off guard.
Okay, Jinx.
You didn't know if you were attacking.
Seriously, yeah.
If I wanted to attack,
she is only missing bazooka. Oh my god.
The dangerous part pointed at you. See? That's for attacking.
No one has any intention of hurting you.
Me?
We were just admiring your displays.
Yeah, exactly.
Are they yours?
Crap, sorry. Do you like him? Yeah, not many daughters left in the city, so I put these up as my decorations.
Yeah.
To put together, but they make the place feel more alive. Although, now that I've met actual live people again,
I'm going to put you as a decoration.
Oh, now you're alive.
you guys are real, right?
Oh my god, she really can't
I
distinguish.
don't know, I mean, I never hallucinated before, but there's a first time for everything. Say something I wouldn't know, like,
I wouldn't know.
what's the capital of Pennsylvania?
Harrisburg.
I know that.
Do I know that?
Maybe I am hallucinating. This
Okay,
is
girl.
wild. Hey, I'm Juanita Sanchez, but I never liked the name Juanita. You can call me Princess.
Why princess?
Because Queen makes me sound old and pretentious.
Okay.
And Prince is not?
He's a king. He found his queen.
Ezekiel.
King.
And these are my friends, Eugene and Yumiko.
He wanted to say king, but yeah.
Let me show you guys around. We got plenty of space for you to chill out, put your feet up.
On a very important mission.
What sort of mission?
That's our business.
Well, let me at least show you the best way through the city.
No, thank you.
Oh, come on, why not?
So
Because we don't know you.
Of course you do. Princess. I'm great, you'll see.
Okay.
Juanita Sanchez.
Shoot!
Watch how helpful I can be.
Oh my god.
No, wait, please.
Jinx? Really should Jinx from a king and the horses.
Horses? No!
Not useful much. Now what? You're a bit like jinxing stuff.
Jinx.
Thank you.
Damn, Sorry about that.
No problem. There.
I don't know what to say. Let's see.
This girl.
Absolutely not.
What can it hurt?
Plenty. Anyone alone for this long ends up selfish, crazy. In her case, definitely both.
Okay.
Can't trust her.
I'm not suggesting that we follow her blindly. But if she knows how to find transportation...
Then she wouldn't still be here. Alone.
Yeah, there's a reason why she's here all alone.
Maybe she lost somebody and she just became like this, right?
Just a few bananas short of a bunch. Possibly.
Thank you. I feel really bad about what happened. Let me make it up to you guys.
You mentioned you had access to some transportation.
A whole garage full, tons of choices. I'll take you there.
You want us to follow you? You hand over your gun.
Ah, come on, girl.
Fine. You can have it. I know where to find more guns anyway.
So
I
then,
mean,
the garage.
Right, yeah, of course. All those in the market for a new set of wheels, follow me.
okay, she's interesting.
She's interesting.
She
but
probably
yeah.
lost somebody. You know,
Maybe.
she really had a traumatic experience. And...
Selfish. And crazy.
Come on, stop it. You don't know her story. Stop judging all of a sudden.
I
She
mean,
doesn't know your story,
Yeah,
you don't know
who
her
to trust
story.
here, so
I mean, of course.
it's confusing, you know, when you see someone all like this. All of a
Yeah,
sudden
of
it's
course.
confusing.
But she could have done anything even then, you know.
Yeah.
Is this Alexandria?
This is Alexandria.
She's in
and
Alexandria? Okay, they left Alexandria. Oh yeah, didn't they say that they left Alexandria better to be overrun than for them to fight and lose everything, right?
Oh, yeah, so much happened and now I
Yeah,
can't
I
even.
forgot.
Yeah.
I think it was like that.
So,
Hmm.
can you hear me?
Yeah, that we don't see her anymore, by the way. Even here.
So,
Yeah.
Dang. And you don't even know what's happening with her.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Judith,
The hell?
What? She's lonely?
What are you doing?
What's-
I'm fine.
who you
Are
with?
you?
No one?
What?
Come on, we're going back. Let's go.
Please? I want to stay.
No.
I left Father Gabriel a note. I swear it's fine.
Girl, you really are like lost unit. Come on, don't do that. Don't make them worry.
If you do this with me, you're gonna do everything I say. You're gonna stay right next to me. All right?
Promise.
All right. Come on.
I mean, so hard she doesn't have anybody like Michonne, you know, close to her, except Daryl, right? And he's like hearing voices or something, right? And see how he reacts here.
Pack believes in your wisdom. To follow the Alpha. Beta.
Oh, he doesn't want to be.
We see her within you.
Come on! You see how he's hearing voices?
Dude.
He lost himself even more, right?
Yeah.
Show me.
Damn, this is like Gollum. It reminds me like how
Actually,
he's
that's true.
fighting with himself.
But that's also cool how the mask, it's like two faces, right?
Yeah.
So that's like
Harvey, like from Batman,
also that.
with Two-Face.
Starting to wonder if you weren't right about her.
Let's figure out what she's up to first.
Is there a particular method behind this navigational technique, or are you just meandering about?
Holy crap. I think I just found your horse.
What did they say?
What the hell?
What
Look
did
at
they
this.
say? Always in this show. Always.
Oh, I probably just stepped on one of the mines.
It's mines. Oh my god, girl.
What do you particularly mean?
Exactly what she said. Mines.
Mines.
You
She
know those
put,
things you step on and then they go boom?
did she put them? Don't
Are
move.
you saying you brought us into a minefield?
Well, yeah,
Well.
but it's a small one.
That's small one.
Small.
Why would you keep that from us?
I just didn't want you to worry.
I told you we couldn't trust her.
I walk this all the time. It's no big deal. I got the route right up here.
So you can get us out.
Of course, as soon as I figure out where we left off.
As soon as she
Stay-
figures out
I
where
mean,
I
you
don't know
interrupted
what's
her.
up in the middle, so I kind of lost count.
Nice.
I just need a minute to think.
Either you get us out of here safely, or I'll kill you myself.
If you live
it.
long enough to do that.
Let her focus. Oh my god, but seriously.
Oh my god.
Okay?
That's your method?
Yeah, I know where we are.
Guess not.
Gandalf, we have a problem.
Anyone have an extra canteen?
Ah,
Seriously, girl.
well.
Oh boy, this girl
Is it time to
is,
start panicking?
Jinx, please.
I am so sorry, Kelly, for everything.
She's not dead. She's not.
If the showrunners would show her to us so we can tell
No,
for sure that
seriously,
she's
that's-
alive.
Maybe it's because she's so tough. She survived anything. I understand you. Why you did.
It doesn't mean I should have.
That's also true.
When I started losing my hearing, my sister told me that it wasn't my weakness. Everyone's learning sign because of me. You think that the way you are is a weakness?
Makes
I had
Anko
the stories
distracted
about
about it.
In the old days, we all have. And you just go off and do the thing that only you can do. That's your superpower. You can't give up everything about yourself because bad things happen. I gotta believe that.
I'm good.
No, I can't tell if it's just one of those things or the craziness of us all moving to an abandoned tower, or if you're just avoiding me.
I mean,
Avoiding you.
Well, shit, that's honest.
Okay, well, you can give someone else the rats too.
It's not rat, it's possum. I mean, yeah, basically a big rat. Look, I just wanted to say that I liked her. Your mom, I mean, she did some horrible shit that there's no excusing any of it, but
she did like her. Hmm? He fell in love.
Did like wasn't he? Did he actually kiss her when he killed her?
Yeah. That isn't like he looked sad or something. Yeah. So yeah, he did fall in love, but he thought maybe he can change her, maybe or something like, and go. But he also wanted to go all days for them to bend the knee. He said that to Alpha, and then she destroyed Hilltop. So yeah, questionable things. No, not my boy anymore.
Decide one episode it's like your boy, and the next episode.
I mean, I didn't. That possum stew has to be so damn well for me to like him again.
and I wish to God I didn't have to do what I did. But if there is something that you want to say to me, then you should say it.
I'm kind of blowing this off.
It's not ideal. But leading us to safety could go a long way.
Of course.
Okay, Baron was
I
good
just
with
wanna
inspiration
say I
speeches
didn't-
at
Exactly.
Ezekiel.
I'm sorry, you know?
Use that horse head and throw it in
No,
front
enough
of
with
you.
you torturing the horses. No.
No, my knees small.
Wait, what? Imagine she blows up. That would be so funny.
Dark,
Dark but funny.
funny.
It would be like, okay, what should we do now?
Then, yeah, what would they do now? Then
I'm still here.
Well, okay.
Should be
Girl.
good from here, guys.
Oh my god, no, I wouldn't walk at all. I would still use that horse head. Throw it in front of me, then walk to it. Throw it. Just in case, you know. Oh boy.
Come on.
I was like, is that hand going to move?
I mean, that's what they killed, right?
Yeah.
Back there.
We passed Fleetwood Drive earlier.
Must have been a different Fleetwood. We got like 5 of them all over the city. Streets, avenues, roads.
Oh
It's super
my
close.
Oh, it was
God.
most certainly Fleetwood Drive. I remember seeing the sign and saying to myself, Granddaddy used to drive a Fleetwood.
Wait, did they walk in circle?
Walk straight here.
Is that true? Yumiko.
You better tell us what you're up to, and maybe I'll leave you here alive.
Okay. I might have maybe sort of missed the turn onto Fleetwood earlier, but only because I was having too much fun. And then I figured we could take the scenic route instead of turning around and keep the fun going.
Into a minefield.
Which looks bad. I know.
Girl, what the
But I've
heck?
been through it like a billion times before, and I never thought it was gonna be a problem until it was. When I was first here by myself, I figured somebody else would show up eventually. Odds are, right? And then days turned into months, and it was so empty. But then I realized this isn't that different from how I felt before all this. This one time, someone told me, "You're hard to love." So maybe it's me. Maybe I deserve this. And all day, I kept hearing that little voice in my head. It's me. And I know I should have turned around or told you guys the truth, but I didn't want that voice to be right. So, I am sorry.
Okay, now do the actions. Do better, you know?
Yeah.
Don't do the same mistakes.
I have an all too familiar sense of how you feel.
I mean, definitely. Yeah, he also screwed it like that, yeah.
I've made poor decisions. Lied to folks. The inevitable alternative meant being left alone.
Take her with
No one
you.
wants that.
Yeah.
Well, just to clarify, you do have access to those wheels, correct?
You're not lying, right? I mean, yeah, you see how she is also just...
Lonely.
Yeah,
And feels like she's not good enough.
true.
That no one would want to be around her.
I mean, yeah.
I love those people, but he's
He's insane.
couldn't stay there.
Better.
What?
Lost it after what you did to her. You took too much. No, please. I want to walk after.
Does he know where we are?
She's believing that she's like a walker.
I mean,
Oh boy, Judith, now you see the real
reality.
deal. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh my god, that's be dark, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You didn't have to do that.
She didn't have any information for us anyway. She's gonna die. Better be quick.
Maybe it is better and...
We're gonna leave her?
Come on.
Maybe she has a family.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah, but what she wants to do, like bring a body? I don't
I
get
have no
it.
idea what she wants to do.
Chop off the head and bring the head with you?
That's the thing, like we can discuss like what the adults do, fine, but she's like a kid and this is all messed up for her to be.
This is all new for her. She
This
doesn't
is-
know.
yeah.
This is like...
And I feel like this is too soon for her to go through this.
She's
Yeah,
a
it's
kid.
like new reality and everything, but still it's too early.
She's not
for
even
her.
7, right? Or she's 7 years
She's
old.
9,
yeah.
I think.
9?
No, not
Wasn't
9.
she 6,
No.
6 years past?
no.
Okay, let's say 7, 8. Something
8
like
or
that.
9,
Yeah,
8 or 9.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know. This is like, because that's the thing. While she is capable, I feel like she has been, of course, sheltered to some extent. And so she has her own vision of how it's out there. And she feels that she can handle herself, that she can do it, you know, handle any situation.
Yeah, I would
But we
say
know
she's
it's
in
not
also
that.
2 different worlds. She was shielded like having a family between inside the Alexandria,
Yeah.
but she
Yeah.
also knows the outside, like looking walkers as just a walking nothing. You know,
Just as
so
like
that
you
is-
would in a game.
Exactly. And
deal
for
with
her, it's easy to deal
monsters,
with
yeah.
walkers, but when you see this,
Yeah.
because you lived between walls with human beings, you see that
Yeah.
person as human being. But then you see this reality, how you have to be ruthless like Daryl, right?
And I don't like that.
What can you do?
Yeah, but I don't like that she's coming up with her own conclusions. Of course, she has her own way of thinking, and she's alone too little, too much.
Now she is even more Michonne.
It reminds me like back then, but like with Carl when he went off, like and no one noticed him. Like he's just gone
Exactly,
and then
it's
roaming
similar,
around,
yeah,
and now
it's
she's
similar,
roaming
yeah.
around. Nobody noticed that. Michonne's gone, and now what? You know.
Yeah.
Oh no, the cat's going to lead him.
Seriously?
The cat.
Nah, come on.
Oh, you should have known when you see the cat there. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, that's hallucinating, right? That Walker like was talking, but okay. I think it is. Right? It's not that they're mutating now.
Look, she was still your mom. You know, and we only get the one. So you should hit me and just try to let it out. Otherwise, you are gonna drift further from these people, and I know you don't want that.
The hell do you know what I want, huh?
Tell me.
You're a selfish asshole. You only killed her so they think that you're a hero. But nothing you do will ever make you that hero. Because you only care about yourself. Even now, trying to get me to do this? You liked her? How the hell can you tell me you liked her, huh? I hated her! I want to hate her, so screw you for telling me I can't even do that!
It's okay, Lydia.
No! It's not okay! It's not okay! It's not okay! It's not...
Yeah, of course it's not okay. We are still human beings, yeah. Okay, he's our boy again.
Enough. Enough.
Look at him. Damn it.
Wheels.
Bikes?
Bicycle.
Okay, I mean,
15 miles per hour is a significant increase over walking.
as horses, I mean, can work. Girl.
I mean, she did say will, so yeah.
Wasn't lying about the garage.
Yeah, true.
It's all semantics. Come on, Yuriko.
She came through.
Mean. You know, better than nothing. Here we go. Say sorry.
Actually, I think they should switch to bicycles. Horses die too much in this show.
I'm not a bad person. I want you to know that. And I'm sorry. I guess I wish I had done things better. But I guess my people skills are pretty rusty.
Well, that's something we're gonna have to work on then.
Oui.
I was coming over here to see if you wanted to join us.
Come on, seriously. She's like, wait, what? Wait, what?
For real?
Yeah, as long as you don't lie to us again, okay?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh my god, okay. Okay, girl, okay.
You know the area, so.
Damn.
Do we have enough time to grab stuff from my stash? I've got food and clothes and a cool spear and some candy.
Cool spear. Candy? She's like, candy?
Can I know where we're going? Is there a map? Do I get to hold it?
Damn, she's like a child.
She
Jeez.
was lonely.
Yeah.
Come on, yeah, true.
What is it?
I can't believe we just left her. In a ditch. What if you were lost? And no one could find you? Where RJ was. Or Mom. I talked to her after the fire. And I'm worried. Maybe she won't come home.
I mean, definitely not. We need to see the other part.
She went to go help some people she met. Who needed her. I didn't want to tell you.
Why's that?
Because maybe you'd leave too.
Oh my god.
I won't.
Damn.
You promise?
Aren't they foreshadowing this?
Because I can't lie to you. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Nobody knows what's gonna happen here.
Nobody knows who's going to leave next.
That's true.
Back there that do anything for you. And one day when you're older, they're gonna need you to do anything for them. You got a whole lot of family.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to that body and, I don't know, bury it.
Hey, we gotta go, kiddo. All right, come on.
Wait, this,
Go. Sorry. Breaking up. I can't hear
that
you.
Gabriel look at. Maybe that was Aaron.
Gabriel.
You're surrounded the tower.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh my god, emergency.
Imagine hearing all of the Dane.
Wait, isn't that a hospital or not not hospital, but a place where police guys were staying?
I have no idea.
That entrance
it
reminds.
looks similar, but I'm not sure.
That entrance reminds where when Daryl took out Beth out.
I mean, it has to be nearby because near Alexandria, but I'm not sure. No, I don't think it's the same.
It was the same entrance.
I mean, but we know that the entrance is not accessible. You have to go another way inside the hospital, I
No,
think?
but Daryl get out from that entrance and took out Beth when Maggie saw her sister dead. It was the
I
same.
know that there was like one side was barricaded, and so they have to go to the other side, but I can remember. I don't think it's the same hospital. I mean, but it doesn't matter. Now it's empty, so even if it's the same place.
I mean, yeah. It looks like.
I don't know.
Okay, let's say they use the same set.
It doesn't matter really, but yeah, what's going on with Aaron and Alden and
I mean, we had a lot of stuff now here.
a lot of stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
I like also, yeah, with Negan and everything. Yeah, there was a lot of like stuff happening here. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Negan's character is a little bit.
I think he's just straightforward.
No. I'm not talking about pushed on the side. You know.
Oh, you think that? I mean, yeah.
He doesn't have much space in these episodes, I feel.
I mean, he's just like a regular guy now, you know? He's just like Aaron or Daryl, or, just he's going through things that he needs to do, right?
Yeah, which is actually strange, like considering how big overall he had with being a villain and everything he did and pulling the strings, and now that he's, as you said, like a regular, so it's strange.
I think he's trying now to just be part of the family, help as much as he can, right? And not be
a bother.
Yeah, and not really be like somebody that they need to take care of or something, But it's really strange to let him control the stuff there. Like, I mean, not control, but be there amongst them, not just put some cuffs on him and put him in a corner somewhere,
They don't trust him enough to let him just be like this. I mean, that was actually clever with the cat, I have to say. Like seeing like the cat's nature to roam, and like you can't keep it in one place, and that the cat would actually lead them to the tower.
He figured out probably cat is going somewhere where he can find food, and the easiest ways for cat to find food is amongst people. So his luck was on the right track. So
yeah. But we have a new character. A new companion, Princess.
Okay, her story is interesting.
Yeah.
Also. That is why I'm like, don't judge her. Like, you see how she's eccentric and everything. So
she's original. Definitely, we didn't have a character like that before,
Yeah.
I mean, with her approach.
I mean, exactly. Imagine that she's in a sense like that. She doesn't believe in herself and everything, but she's all quiet and everything. I think I would be more suspicious of her, like, okay, get her angle. Is she really trying to kill us or something this way, you know? You see her true nature at least, right?
I mean, but that's the thing, like in this show, like we had those characters who acted all too friendly and you thought that they're fine, but then they turn on you when you least suspect it. So that's why like you can never tell, especially like...
I mean, this world is different. Yeah.
This world is different and it doesn't lack complicated people. So yeah, you can always stumble on anyone who can cause you trouble. So I don't know.
Okay, so did we finally close that book with Michonne forever gone? Like they had to like put more about talking about her, you know. Here, like Judith misses her and everything, right? They have to do it, and it cannot be like only the last episode.
I mean, that's the thing. That's problem of writing wise. It's a problem. Okay, you
have to close everything then, right?
I get that the reality is okay. Actors will leave for whatever reason. But to make it work in writing, that's tough. And you can never make it work fully because it doesn't make sense for Michonne at this point to leave Judith and RJ behind. I get it, she's going after Rick. But I don't know. I mean,
as I said, we have, when we finish this, we have to see that.
We have to see that,
Michonne and if Rick is in that show. So
I mean, but still, okay, from the writing point of view, like let's say that she goes there, she finds him. How long will that take her? I don't know what time period will the rest of the seasons cover. And if you're going to watch the story like 1 year in advance, 2 years, 3 years, I don't know how many, doesn't matter. How long will it take Michonne to find Rick? And after she finds him, then what, you know? So from writing point, it's strange to explain, okay, why is she now all of a sudden gone forever?
Exactly.
Without giving us the details, the audience.
Exactly. I don't know how they can end that story with her. Maybe ending her, killing her. And it's like that. Because like Walking Dead type of world, you know, it's just always ruthless. Because they mentioned people to us that she's one of the on the spike or not. On the spikes when Alpha severed.
No, Rosita and Ezekiel.
Rosita and Ezekiel. Okay, then, okay. I thought maybe it was Michonne.
No.
Oh yeah, there maybe Michonne, because we heard that in a comic, Michonne and Ezekiel are together. And Michonne loses then Ezekiel, right?
Yeah, we don't know like.
I imagine how that would be for her then.
What her storylines like in the comics and all that.
I don't know. I mean, they had to make it somehow. But I'm still like, okay, then why did you bring her to the continuation then? Why don't you finish her here or something, you know?
Oh,
Michonne.
As I said, I mean,
get what I'm saying, you know?
That's the same argument I use for Rick. Like,
and if it's Rick in the continuation, why are they now in continuation and you couldn't put him here? I mean, probably because, as you said, like because of the family and everything, and that continuation is shorter, so he was willing to do that, maybe. Rick character, so
actor. I mean, we don't know. Like, is he appearing in that show?
No, I'm saying if. Because I don't know.
Okay, if he's appearing, that would be a stranger that he would be there, but it's left unresolved here because sure, maybe we'll hear definitely what's going to happen to her. Someone's going to mention it, maybe, but still, you're not seeing it here. That's more like tell and not show, and we need show and not tell, you know. So
then when we finish Walking Dead, we will see what happens there.
It just goes to show that the development had a lot of issues, and this is the consequence of the seasons are great. Writing is amazing here, but there are those
when you diverge, it's like that, and you have and you have unpredictable stuff like this is the real world, you know, actors die or get sick or just leave or they want to be with family. Either way, you know, a lot of stuff can happen there. So you have to somehow continue, you know, it's continuing, the show is continuing, it cannot stop because of one person. So they have to, at least maybe, for me at least, it's better to make him be off and not make him change some actor change him, you know, and then you know it's a bit different then, you know.
No idea.
So maybe
so strange. I mean,
that's how it goes.
Even stranger here the way they did it. Like first Michonne telling Judith we're going to keep in touch, and then they can't keep in touch and won't keep in touch, and it's.
I mean, again, that's how it goes. It's like
Yeah.
the signal is not strong or whatever, you know. Yeah.
A lot of unresolved things, you know. So but as I said, that's the consequence of the previous seasons and everything that led into the making, that's involved in the making of the seasons and the decisions and the showrunners and everything. So yeah, this is now like you can make this as tight as possible writing wise, but still consequences. So yeah. But I wonder how this will affect Judith's character, you know.
I was wondering, like, did they have a plan as Judith's character grows?
Okay.
To make a continuation with Judith Walking Dead, like 15, 16 season, 17 season, 20, you know? As she getting old, she's more like... Because, like, that's, like, similar in a game. You have a little kid. You're not playing with her. But then second, like, let's say game, you play with her. You know, she's a bit older.
I mean, that's another thing. Like when you have long running shows, I mean, and we know like, okay, what happened here, like what also people told us, they had like a pretty big audience, like
and then it
the
gets smaller and smaller.
And then it started declining. So what can you do? Like you can, okay, I'm going to make 20 seasons, but who is going to watch? You know, so
because like you have to have a lot of time. Something interesting, you know, it cannot be okay. This person and he grows up and then she loses people and then she become insane or she falters like Rick or you know, and then again that's repetitive. We had like 10,000 times.
Or it can be like The Simpsons and be running forever.
I mean, Simpsons
are different. That's a completely different thing. Yeah, but it's hard. It's really hard to keep writing fresh. And unique situations and characters and villains and everything. It's hard, you know. And sometimes it has to end. Like it can go on forever.
You have to finish it somewhere.
Yeah, you do. So I mean,
it is what it is. I'm now more interested to see what is it called? I forgot. Like where Michonne is the other continuation of.
The ones who live?
The ones who live. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see then the ones who live after this. So,
But first, let's see what's going to happen with Beta and how they're going to
she lost completely,
deal with him. And
he was so much in love with Alpha.
And is the solution actually to get rid of him in order to keep the herd in check or to dismantle them?
I think that's it then, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't see nobody there becoming an Alpha or a Beta, you know.
I mean, that's the thing. Would they try to fight each other for the place of Alpha?
We don't see that, No, everybody's scared of him, so he's too big.
Yeah.
He's a bit too big and skilled with knives and everything, so we should see,
We'll see, but on to the next one. But thank you so much, guys, for watching and enjoyed it. Subscribe for more and also hit the notification bell so you can get notified when we release a new video. And see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.